So we got to know what build in public really meant in your career, like how you were attracted towards it and how you were able to make your own personality and drive your own career out of it. But in general, if you would just have to explain what it means to build in public. So let's say, you would like to highlight a few things. What would you talk about it? And what would you
Yeah,
tell people as not to do and to do?
right. Great question. I mean, I think it applies to you differently based on your unique context, but generally, broadly, the philosophy is sharing, bits and pieces of your journey of, pursuing something, whatever creative pursuit you may be on. It could be building a podcast. It could be, creating a portfolio of side projects. It could be starting a tech company, whatever pursuit that you are on. If there's a way you could spend 5 to 10 minutes every day, reflect on what you've learned from yesterday to today, or what you've learned in the last week, and share it along the way. Document the steps along the way, um, especially because it's a reflecting exercise, and it makes you feel like you're reflecting and feeling like in control of the narrative, what's going on around me. But it's
Mhm.
also an amazing tool to teach and inspire others who
Right.
may be 4 or 5 steps behind you. So this process, and the level of transparency is up to you. You can be extremely transparent. You can share, like some people post revenue figures.
Yeah.
Some people post, like the insider Slack conversation snapshots. Some people like post transcripts of discussions with customers. Whatever you want to,
Mhm.
the format of your building in public and the level of transparency is really up to you. You don't
Mhm.
have to go crazy about it. You don't have to be extremist about it. Like you don't have to leak data, leak customer information. At the same time, don't make it look so formal and
Mhm.
perfect. It is
Mhm.
about authentic sharing along the way,
Yeah.
before you get to your huge outcomes and huge milestones. I think that's the big trap, right? Because a lot of us have stories, a lot of us have updates, but we're all
Mhm.
waiting for us to get to that big milestone, right? When I start a company and raise, I don't know, $25 million Series A, and then have $100 million exit, then I can write a book and teach others. That's the older mindset. Building in public is, who knows if I'll get there or not. I could like, not get there, like,
Yeah.
or something else could happen, but you're wasting the time waiting. Instead, trying to reflect in the moment, share in the moment, and give away as much as
Mhm.
you can about the playbooks, I think is the key. I
Mhm.
genuinely believe that, um, if you just show people
Mhm.
the real ups and downs, the highs and lows of what it takes to build anything,
Mhm.
um, ironically, there will be a lot more people attracted to it because
Mhm.
it is not made inaccessible. Like when somebody like
Right.
you, Aishwarya, when you share your journey of how you recruit speakers, how you got KP on your show or Aarti on your show, and here's the process, here's the things you did, here's the proof of work, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Ironically, you would think that this will be, oh wow, she had to go through so many ups and downs to get here. You would think that they would dissuade people to not start a podcast. Actually, ironically, more people would start a podcast and want to become a podcaster because they realize, oh, if she could do it, maybe I can also try.
Mhm.
That's what we're after here, right? I wouldn't have taken the shots in my career that I've taken if I didn't
Mhm.
see somebody else take bigger shots and fail in public. And I'm like, whoa, if that person could take a shot and face rejection and be okay, get back up, bounce back,
Mhm.
maybe I
Mhm.
can try too. Life's too
Yeah.
short to not try. So, I mean, that's sort of how I define building in public, right? Sharing along the
Mhm.
way and not waiting until you finish the
Mhm.
journey to reflect.